Oh, he bodied me. Yeah, he's on top of the catwalk right now. Oh shit, I got someone? Okay.
Triple down.
Oh.
All enemies eliminated. Weapons down, Guardians. This fight's over.
Oh my god. I can't believe that worked. Greetings everyone. Fucking Gaming here. And what you're seeing in the background is my first ever Trials gameplay as a Titan. And I had to start off with that beautiful little three-piece. I have no idea why that worked, but it did, and we're not going to question it. So the Destiny gods were smiling on me that day. So, you read the title correctly, that Trials has been canceled. I know this is a huge shock to a lot of people, but for good reason they were canceled. So if you guys were able to read the This Week at Bungie that was just posted, then you guys will know exactly what's going on. So I'm just going to paraphrase some of it. Basically what they're saying is that because there was a bug in the game that causes Guardians to get unlimited heavy ammo, which could be a huge problem for our Trials players. So what they did was decide to suspend or cancel the Trials of Osiris for the weekend because, and I'm quoting, the thought of a Trials map being renamed Rocket Town sends a shiver up our spine. So, I definitely agree with that. I think that's a pretty solid approach, all things considered. We do remember what happened when the Hunters had their Shadow Shot glitch where they could literally get any unlimited amounts of super, which was pretty nasty. I remember that. Year 1 players, you guys are, well, not really year 1, I suppose year 2, maybe? I don't know. You guys will know what I'm talking about. But what's even more disappointing, because I'm not a huge Trials player. In fact, I only play to complete the bounties, just, I don't know, I keep trying to get that OP doctrine, and it still eludes me, but that's okay. Something that did disappoint me, though, is that Lord Saladhead will not be returning for Iron Banner, so that's kind of a bummer. I did enjoy the last Iron Banner that came around, just because I thought that it was overall good connections. I didn't have too many connection issues, but I was pretty stoked because the gear is great. I mean, the drops were absolutely fantastic. This was the best time I had in the game as far as drops are considered, and it was pretty easy just leveling up just from playing. So pretty bummed about that. But whatever. I mean, I guess there's going to be some other way that they're going to fix this. I've never heard of this bug. I've never done it myself. Maybe I've been out of the Destiny loop for too long and I don't know what's going on, but if any of you have tried it, I mean, I haven't seen it. It doesn't seem to be very prevalent in any of the games that I've played, but I guess if Bungie's picking up on it, then I guess it needs to be addressed. So, kudos to them for taking care of it, I suppose. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about some other news, I guess. I don't know, we'll call it good or bad, but the image that you're about to see has recently surfaced on the internet, and it's on Reddit. Of course, our favorite source for all things news. The image that you're seeing is Destiny Rise of Iron, and it shows Lord Saladhead holding the badass flaming axe surrounded by wolves, which screams awesome. Now, the reason I'm not going to call this good or bad news is because it hasn't really been confirmed whether or not it is, well, it hasn't been confirmed by a reliable source, whether or not it's legitimate or not. Kotaku did release a statement saying that it is confirmed by quote-unquote like 2 sources that are close with Bungie, I suppose. But we know how Kotaku articles tend to be in their source for reliability, so I would take that with a grain of salt until a statement is issued by Bungie. But basically what Kotaku is saying is that this is going to be our next DLC, and it's going to feature a Fallen style raid that was cut from year 1. So there's been tons of speculation that we were going to be getting a Cabal raid, there's been tons of speculation that we're going to be going to Europa, which if you guys haven't seen any of the art, I'll try to find some and put them in the video here, but I think the concept art for Europa would be really cool, and I think a Cabal raid would be absolutely incredible. But from what Kotaku is saying is that it's going to be Fallen, and Luke Smith is going to be basically front-manning this project and this release. It's said it's slated to release in September, and they're supposed to release our leaked, I mean not leaked, but they're supposed to talk more about it at E3, which is coming up here in a couple weeks. It's going to be in June. So, of course, they're going to do just like we did with Taken King. They're going to give us probably the sneak peek at E3 and just talk a little bit more about it. I'm sure there are going to be some content creators there that they're inviting to participate in the event. So, I mean, I'm excited. I'd be cool for a Fallen style raid. I'm definitely did not want anything Hive related. Lord knows we've kind of exhausted all of our possibilities for that. So I guess my question to you guys is, what do you think about this? Would you be excited for a Fallen raid? Are you disappointed it's not Cabal? Are you disappointed we're not going to Europa? All questions need to be answered. So leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I'm out. Bye.